The Warriors look good, man.
Or do
The,
the Lakers look bad?
the Warriors look good.
Or do the Lakers look bad?
The Warriors look
Warriors look.
good. I don't know. Let's get to the box score. For the Warriors, Jimmy Butler 31-5-4, Steph Curry 23-4, Jonathan Kuminga, we're going to talk about this, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. For the Lakers, Luka's back hurts. It hurts very much. I hope that he feels better. Austin Reeves 26-9-5, and DeAndre Ayton, Laker debut 10-6. Want to start with the Warriors here, the team that won the game. Before we talk about how quote unquote bad the Lakers looked, I thought the Warriors. I thought they looked fantastic. Outside of like a couple of runs at the Lakers had like a 9-0 run in the second quarter and then a run at the end of the game. But for the most part, the Warriors looked like the way better team. There's been a lot of talk about Steve Kerr forcing the split action type of offense and movement with the Warriors, but today it showed why I don't think they should go away from it all the time. And that's what they should mostly run. I do think they should run more pick and rolls with the ball at Steph Curry's hands. But when you have a team that can be connected the way they are, it's so difficult for a team like the Lakers, especially a team that's slower than the Warriors, to keep up with them in the half court. Yeah. In the third quarter, everything just came apart for the Lakers. They just could not keep up with the Warriors anymore. In the first half, the Warriors are pushing the tempo. I thought it was a half that they pretty much, I wouldn't say dominated, but looked like the better team. And then they went up at half by 1 because of this late run in the second quarter. But the third quarter, Buddy Hield started hitting shots, but it was just, easy buckets off a backdoor cut, split action, running the basketball. Draymond Green had a fantastic game. It doesn't always show up in the box score, but I thought he played well. And Jonathan Kuminga, man, the one thing with Jonathan, and we have to get into this, a reason why he didn't play as much as some people would like for him to play was just because he didn't really buy in to the system that they ran. He disrupted the offense a lot, looked for his own shot, took bad mid-range shots off the dribble, and today he hit 3 spotting up. He was making plays for others. He was driving to the hole, but he was taking good shots into the paint. He just played the way that the Warriors have been wanting him to play for his whole career. Now, you get that sometimes with him. But if he can do this the whole season, this can be like the Andrew Wiggins effect when they won the championship. Now, I'm not going to say they're going to win the championship, but that's what his role was supposed to be, right? He was supposed to replace Andrew Wiggins in that type of role. So I'm just really impressed with Andrew. Jimmy Butler, another thing, the Warriors getting him isolated in the post, and having him work through the post, I think is a cool, I won't say wrinkle, but a nice thing that they kept going to, because Jimmy is a star in this league. You can run through offense through Jimmy Butler. You can ISO him in the post, especially against smaller guards. He took advantage of that all game. Just really impressed with how the Warriors played on a night where Steph Curry, for the most part, I wouldn't say didn't have it, but just wasn't the special type of Steph Curry. He had the dagger at the end. He had a nice little run in the second quarter. I'm just really, really impressed with the Warriors. Granted, they were playing a Laker team that was undermanned. They didn't have LeBron James, a Laker team that's kind of new and playing with each other. Luka Doncic, he did everything he could. He took it upon himself to win the game for the team by himself. The Warriors blitzed him early, and then they packed the paint later. But there was not much he can do. He was fantastic, but just didn't really get much help. Austin Reeves didn't really shoot well, and didn't really come on until the end of the fourth quarter there. Had a really bad third quarter when things were going awry. Just didn't really have anyone else to create shots. And I just think right now, obviously LeBron wasn't playing, but the Warriors just looked the way better team to me.
Yeah. This felt like I was watching the Warriors last year when they had who was it, DeAnthony Melton and Kyle Anderson to start the year, and I think they were on a little bit of a run. We were talking about, wow, this Warriors team is kind of deep, and they could be potentially dangerous because they still have Steph Curry, and it was kind of like the same case today where you had a good Kuminga game, a good Buddy Hield game off the bench. Jimmy Butler, like you said, being able to run offense through Jimmy Butler and him being the one. Him ever since he got on the team on the Warriors, his ability to get to the free throw line has been so big. So him being able to get to the free throw line, and even when it's big moments, it feels like a team's about to make a run, and he gets to the line for 2 shots. It always disrupts momentum. It's like a it's a cheat code to have him. So it feels like the Warriors again have like a solid team around Curry, where you Curry so like a Curry game where like you said it wasn't like a crazy bombing Steph all like going for like 40 points or whatever, shooting all over the place, and they were still the better team throughout because you're you're getting offense from all over the place and also defense. I think the Warriors were getting stops and were able to run the floor. Like you said, Draymond Green had a good game, just defensively and being the playmaker he always is. Like you always expect that. So I like the third quarter when the third quarter was basically like it was a Kuminga third quarter. Then it was followed by then a Buddy Hield run in the fourth.
You
It,
go crazy.
you go
Going
crazy,
crazy.
and all that allows you to allows Curry to rest essentially during the course of a game where, like you said, he hit the big shot to close out the game. You having that is great. Um, on the Lakers side, you don't have that. You have if you had Luka. I'm trying. Let me look up the what was the stat? What did he put up? He like his 43 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, and it just
But even a
it
lot of it was like it felt very difficult. Like it didn't
yes,
feel like he was hitting tough shots. He it wasn't like everything was coming easy. The process for the
exactly.
Lakers was just so difficult. And when Austin Reeves was running the show, it was so difficult that
It's
they were not
everything was
getting.
like a tough take in between
Yeah, I mean,
traffic,
who
like
got who got
crazy
easy
stuff.
shots this game?
I I
Honestly,
I don't I can't I don't know. I don't like I can't scan into I don't know nobody really. So I mean the big thing when after the Luka trade or when he joined the Lakers was that it allowed LeBron to get easier shots. Just what I mean, he was able to allow runouts, having another playmaker on the floor allowed him to get easier shots. Um, it
w-
just looked like a team that just didn't have enough. They just
I-
didn't have enough.
and
They
not
they
enough
needed it.
shooting either. I mean,
Yeah,
they need some shooting. They shot 25% from three,
yeah,
8 for
not enough.
32. The Warriors went zone, not afraid to go zone because they're not afraid of the Lakers shooting them out of it as well.
Yeah.
To me, I had my reservations with the Lakers. I did pick them in our preseason thing to be the team the most likely underachieve
Yep,
in the
you
Western
did.
Conference. And again, I don't want to be too harsh because it's one game,
It's game
and I
one. It's just game
I do
one.
have a rule when it comes to NBA that you have to judge 10 games at a time. You can't judge one. You cannot make broad
Mhm.
proclamations the first game. So I'm not going to make broad proclamations, especially when you're missing freaking LeBron James.
Yep.
But it does look like the supporting cast is not supporting. He's not going to
Not.
be very,
It's not so.
not going to be very supportive.
Yeah, like you said, they needed more easier buckets from the supporting cast. They didn't get that. They needed a 40-year-old with sciatica to to help them. They did need it, but like I said, it's just game one. If you're a Lakers fan, you're encouraged to see how well Luka looks. Like he's
Yeah, but that was high usage, man, and he seemed
it,
tired. He
he
looked a
no
little
he
hurt at
didn't
the end.
seem tired. That brother was tired.
He was
That brother
exhausted. Yeah,
in the fourth quarter, like
yeah,
you could tell he was tired.
JJ had to take him out. And my thing is like, how do you create other shots when Luka? Like, how do you create for other people, right? With the
It's
Warriors, it's split action. It's like Gary Payton's cutting to the rim on a backdoor while like it's just so many other things. Like Gary Payton had easy layups. Jimmy had like everybody had easy layups for the Warriors. You're getting these people involved and you're getting them
yeah.
open shots. Buddy had open threes. Like, what are you doing with the Lakers outside of maybe getting open threes for a team that doesn't really shoot well, right? Like, how are you getting easy looks?
Yeah.
Jackson Hayes had a couple dunks at the rim, but overall, I don't think they have the supporting cast that the Warriors do, and they're not built like the Warriors where they can run on you and they
Yeah.
can do all these things. That's just not how they're built. They're a slower paced team. They're a bigger. I wouldn't say they're a bigger team. They're a bigger team, a slower team. That's going to rely on Luka and LeBron and Austin Reeves to create for everybody and hopefully hit threes. I mean, Laravia had 1 3, but there wasn't anybody else who stood out. DeAndre Ayton was the third leading scorer with 10 points.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna ask you about that in a second, but I feel like last year, um JJ's first year, we saw a lot of like motion and movement in the offense
yes,
and like a lot of creativity in the offense. They might need to kind of try to tap into that, especially with LeBron out now,
Yeah.
just to see if they can get easier buckets. What were your thoughts on DeAndre Ayton's first game with the Lakers?
He was fine. I was
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
He was okay. Like, and that's the thing. Like that, you don't want okay if you're
yeah.
like,
You need more than okay. You
Yeah.
need, and that's on both ends. Like you need more than yeah. He was there.
I mean, he wasn't a force on the boards. I thought he'd be a bigger force on the boards, especially when you're going against a team that has Al Horford, Quentin Post. Don't get me wrong, but like they don't have anyone big who, you should be dominating the boards. Your first pick of the NBA draft. Like the Suns wanted to build their whole franchise around you. You're a big guy. You're 7 feet. Like you got to be in there getting offensive boards. You got to be in there getting defensive rebounds. I don't think he changed the game in that way. He had 10 points.
So
on
you're
some
saying
stuff
he
with the short
wasn't
roll with Luka. He was fine. He was okay.
he wasn't dominating.
No, he was not dominating.
Okay.
He was okay. And maybe that changes. Again, this is one game.
One game. Game one.
one
It's
game.
game one. It's game one. But
Yeah, but
from
I love what I saw with the Warriors, though.
yeah, from our perspective, we loved what the Warriors did throughout the course
Love
of the
what
game.
I saw with the Warriors.
And
Love it.
to me, if you can win like this with basically an okay Curry game, that's very encouraging. That's very encouraging.
Yeah, and my thing with the Warriors too, like especially last year, I was like the two reasons why I didn't completely fall in love with them or didn't think they were that great or could go far was one, I didn't think Jimmy was aggressive enough trying to score the basketball. I thought he fit into the system and he was fantastic, but the Warriors kind of need that second guy to go. Today he did that. He was the leading scorer. And then two, Kuminga, who I think they really do need. I don't think they're going to trade him this year. I think they really do need him and his talent. He has to buy into the system, and he has to be able to be that Andrew Wiggins type or be that third scorer, and he can do that. He's capable of doing that. He did that today. He moved the basketball. He didn't get in anybody's way.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he played really well. This is one of the best games I think I've seen him play, just from a system standpoint, where it's like, okay, you fit in. Like it doesn't feel like you're getting yours and standing. It feels like you fit in and you belong on this team.
I was gonna say, did it feel like compared to past years, it felt like he was playing more free in the sense where I felt like past years, like he knew if he would be like subbed out after a mistake. Like he didn't get a lot of leeway sometimes.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me when he signed the qualifying offer. There was like some type of come to Jesus moment where both sides were just kind of like, yo, we got to fix this. Like, I want to be here. You want me here. You need me. I would like to stay here. Like, what do I have to do on both ends? Like, what do I have to do, Jonathan, for you to be happy to stay here? And what do I have to do, Steve, for me to fit in your system? Like, I think there might have been like some type of come to Jesus moment. And, it's one game. Again, like the real test is when like he's not shooting well or he's not getting the ball when he wants to get the ball. Like, what does he do then? Like, how does Steve react if he starts the game 0 for 5, right? Like that's what we have to look for.
Yeah, like game 20, and if like for example the Warriors are struggling and it just feels like players are breaking away from the offense, or what does that look like?
Right.
What does that look like? So yeah, but he looked like the perfect fit. I kind of like what I guess a lot of Warrior fans and been saying like they want him to do for the team. He looked like that today. So it was great. It was great for them.
All right, well that's going to do it. The Warriors beat the Los Angeles Lakers 119-109 on opening night. NBA basketball's back, baby. We are back at the Dime. Tuesday nights. Obviously not this Tuesday, but starting next Tuesday when they have the 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time games, Kwab and I will be going live for Dime After Dark to recap that 11 o'clock game and also the day before. Come hang out with us, chat with us. We want to make it your show as well, want to get you involved. Playback hit us up today, which is cool. So look for stuff like that coming soon. All that good stuff, man. It's just good to be back. It's good to be back. A really fun day. First fun night of NBA basketball. You can follow the Dime everywhere at the Dime NBA. I'm Josh Rodriguez at Josh_Rodriguez_. He's Kwab at Kwab AKS. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Knicks, baby. Let's go. Peace.